Welcome, Transformers fans, to a trip inside the mysterious core of the Transformers world. In this intriguing video, we uncover the mysteries of the Matrix of leadership, its actual purpose and immense significance. The Matrix was widely regarded for generations as the epitome of wisdom, strength and destiny. But what lurks underneath its glistening radiance? What is the powerful motive behind this old relic? Join us as we try to peel back the intriguing creation's layers. Uncovering the Matrix's actual purpose will not only validate our assumptions, but will also redefine our perspective of the Autobots and their ceaseless quest for peace. Prepare to be amazed as we identify the Matrix's link to Cybertron's future, present and past, and to those who live in it. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. The origin of the Matrix, how it came to be. It played a pivotal role in Marvel's Transformers comics. Before assuming a self-imposed phase of hibernation, revered Primus bestowed a magnificent endowment on the Transformer race. A genomic matrix, an incarnation of Primus's spirit and the majority of his power, was housed within this granted gift. This precious matrix carried out an essential purpose. It gave birth to new cycles of Transformers, allowing the race to thrive without Primus's direct participation. This divine endowment, known as the Creation Matrix or the Primal Program, materialized as complex structures of ethereal light within a crystalline framework. The Creation Matrix was handed down through the years from one ruler to the next. The original Transformer, Primer, was the first carrier, followed by many more before it ultimately established its place in present times with the deserving Optimus Prime. Surprisingly, the Autobot commanders elected to conceal the actual existence of the Matrix, keeping its core a carefully guarded secret. As a result, many of the Transformers mistakenly believed that the Matrix was a program stored within Optimus Prime's consciousness, oblivious of its independent physical existence. This misunderstanding gave rise to a fascinating tale, which claimed that this program was inscribed into a new Autobot commander every few millennia. As the Transformers battle raged on Earth in 1984, the crafty Decepticon leader Shockwave developed a plot to strengthen his numbers by harnessing the vast power of the Creation Matrix. Shockwave seized his chance and incapacitated Optimus Prime, ripping his head from the rest of his body. Shockwave breathed life through the Constructicons, using the Matrix's powerful energies, giving them autonomy and strength. Even in his frail state, Optimus Prime was able to transmit the Matrix into the consciousness of Buster Witwicky, a heroic human companion of the Autobots. The existence of the Matrix in Buster's psyche granted exceptional skills to him, giving him incredible mastery over all mechanical gadgets. Sensing the Matrix's link to Buster, Shockwave organized another seizure of the artifact, this time using his deadly creation, Jetfire, to apprehend the kid. Despite this, Buster retained his control over Jetfire, reversing the tide over Shockwave's devious plot and saving Optimus Prime. With the Autobots liberated and Optimus Prime reinstated, Buster selflessly returned the Creation Matrix to its proper owner. Optimus Prime brought Jetfire to life using the Matrix's unfathomable power, imbuing the freshly animated Autobot with spirit and conscience. The Autobots then set out to create the Aerial Bots, an entirely novel squadron of aerial fighters. Using the awe-inspiring strength of the Matrix, Optimus Prime poured life into these mighty robots, providing them with autonomy and purpose. Unknown to the Autobots, their nemesis Megatron had developed a clever plot to harness the Matrix's power for himself. Megatron sucked out a part of the Matrix's life-giving energy via a hidden cerebral shell implanted by Bombshell. He used this stolen ability to give life to his wicked creatures, the Stunticons. The Autobots were oblivious to Megatron's evil plan, unaware of the danger lurking within their midst. Sadly, the valiant Optimus Prime died due to a deadly fight between him and the Megatron. Following Cybertronian custom, the bereaved Autobots sent Prime's remains into space on a burial bier, unintentionally unleashing the physical crystal incarnation of the Creation Matrix throughout the vast expanse of the universe. When the falling shell of a Deathbringer, an emphatic medical mechanoid created to provide easy passage to the terminally ill, landed on the isolated moon of VSQ's, fate intervened. The dying robot, mortally injured, stretched out and unwittingly established a connection with the Matrix. The Matrix, driven by a great craving for new thrills and experiences, leveraged its creative abilities, altering the Deathbringer into a fearsome being, motivated by a perverted desire to obliterate all life. The Matrix took pleasure in its first brush with the notion of evil as the waves of its energy swept through the transformed bot. This freshly born being set forth on a destructive path of ruin across galaxies, finally reaching Earth and leaving an aftermath of chaos and disaster in its wake. The Matrix's unquenchable curiosity took another unexpected turn on the lonely moon of VSQ's, when a strange insectoid organism entered the chest hollow of Optimus Prime's dead body. The Matrix's limitless power was thrust upon this odd receiver by a peculiar combination of circumstances. The Matrix, intrigued by the being's intrinsic penchant for destruction, molded it into a greater and more fearsome predator with its ever-evolving knowledge. This incredible creation unleashed a deadly assault on an unsuspecting crew of space explorers stationed on VSQ's, leaving few alive. As destiny intended, one lucky astronaut escaped the carnage and headed for the adjacent world of Pikyard, where he plunged into the vast waters below. His body retained the remaining Matrix energies from the being that had attacked him, unbeknownst to him. Meanwhile, now aware of the approaching menace of Unicron, Optimus Prime learned the Matrix's critical role in battling this manifestation of discord. To guarantee its return, he recruited search groups to comb the universe for evidence of the revered treasure. The future of planets hung in the balance as Optimus Prime and his devoted comrades set out on their adventure, guided by the cryptic powers of the Matrix, building up to their eventual encounter with the powerful Chaos Bringer, Unicron. In the enormous expanse of space, several search groups explored the galaxy in quest of the novel Matrix. Unnoticed by them, their compelling actions had piqued the interest of Thunderwing, the newest chosen Decepticon commander, who had an unusual attraction for the Matrix and an obsessive craving for its limitless power. The warring grouped Sparks finally collided in the world of Pikyard, where their discovery of an archaic Clud species had piqued their interests. Thunderwing, using his special Matrix affinity, dug into the creature's memory, seeing a glimpse of the tragic moment it devoured a dying astronaut. Thunderwing set his eyes on the intriguing moon after recognizing the VSQ's emblem on the scientist's equipment. When the Autobots and Decepticons arrive on VSQ's, a furious conflict occurred as the two factions met with the awe-inspiring monster produced by the Matrix's power. The colossal beast, towering with strength and danger, became the focal point of their conflict. Thunderwing triumphed in a final battle, defeating the beast and capturing the prized Matrix for himself. Thunderwing, embracing his latest acquisition, released the Matrix's strength, enveloping himself with a vast ethereal energy field resembling a vaguely humanoid form. However, the Matrix, which had always been a source of mystery and dominance, began to exert its control upon Thunderwing, communicating through him and delighting in the dark lure of malevolence. The Decepticon commander quickly realized that he had been devoured by the same force he had craved. Thunderwing, immersed in an internal fight, sought to mentally resist the Matrix's effects, but found himself insignificant in the face of its overpowering presence. The Autobots benefited from Thunderwing's unstable behavior, impaling him with a spike and flinging him from within the walls of the Ark into the brutal expanse of space. Thunderwing's dead carcass lay bruised and shattered in the lonely vastness of an unknown planet. However, a strange twist of fate emerged as the Matrix, constantly pulsing with unfathomable power, began to repair his broken form. The Matrix labored tirelessly to return Thunderwing to his full grandeur. The Matrix-guided Thunderwing then set off on a risky voyage to the core of Cybertron after being regenerated. His arrival coincided with the time when Unicron, the personification of unfathomable evil, declared his intention to destroy the Earth. The Matrix-powered Thunderwing heroically faced up against the wicked monster, resulting in a devastating conflict. Nonetheless, ever alert, Unicron sensed that the Matrix had become polluted by a malevolent touch. Unicron discarded this Matrix creature as an insignificant danger in the light of his own enormously evil nature. Thunderwing's courageous efforts were fruitless, and he fell to Unicron's terrible attack. Optimus Prime, holding the weight of fate on his shoulders, seized his chance in the thick of this epic battle. He embarked on a daring journey to reclaim the purged and purified Matrix. With unshakable determination, Prime charged directly into Unicron's gaping jaws like a beacon of hope against unfathomable odds. The Matrix's concealed power erupted forth from the bowels of Unicron's massive bulk, cascading with unmatched ferocity. The cosmic explosion shook the huge villain, destroying his vital soul and turning him into tiny bits. Though the disaster should have taken Prime's life immediately too, the Matrix's glowing power encircled his damaged body, saving his waning existence for a short while. As the final traces of life left Prime's frail form, he selflessly passed the torch of Autobot command to the Great Grimlock. The origins of the Matrix of Leadership. This tale began at the dawn of existence. In the Generation 1 Transformers cartoon, the enigmatic origins of the Matrix of Leadership remained mysterious. A glimpse into its beginnings was granted through the annals of time. Legend spoke of the brilliant Primacron, a visionary mind alongside his faithful assistant who birthed the mighty colossus known as Unicron. But treachery befell them as Unicron, driven by a sinister will, turned against his creators, obliterating the assistant's form. Yet, from the remnants of this fallen ally, a peculiar object emerged, resembling what would later be recognized as the Matrix. The true nature of this object's connection to the Autobots, how it came into their possession, and the path that elevated it into a position of great power remained veiled in obscurity. The enigma of its journey through the cosmos persisted, hidden within the depths of time. However, regardless of its enigmatic past, the Matrix became the cherished heart of the Autobots' belief system. Upon the passing of its holder, the Matrix underwent a remarkable transformation. It became a vessel, preserving the life essence of the fallen Autobot, intertwining their very being with its sacred core. This amalgamation of souls and experiences gave birth to the wisdom of the ages, a timeless repository of knowledge and wisdom spanning the vast tapestry of Cybertronian history and maybe even reaching beyond. Amongst the ethereal chaos that resonate within the Matrix, the names of only a select few have been etched into its walls and memories. Amidst this timeless assembly, the oldest entity bears a name that reverberates throughout eternity as simply It. A being of wisdom and enigmatic presence, It stands as a guardian, an embodiment of the ancient power that resides within the Matrix, forever mysterious and awe-inspiring. Upon receiving deadly news of the imminent approach of Unicron, the Autobots stationed on Earth, led by Ultra Magnus, discerned a glimmer of hope in their possession of the Matrix. Hot Rod, driven by an inexplicable intuition, shared this belief, fueling their resolve to utilize the Matrix against the world-devouring threat. Sensing this, Unicron orchestrated the transformation of Megatron into Galvatron, entrusting him with acquiring the Matrix. A clash ensued thereafter, where Ultra Magnus valiantly attempted to unlock the Matrix's secrets, hoping to repel the onslaught of Decepticons. Regrettably, Galvatron outmatched him, seizing the Matrix with the notion of harnessing its power to subjugate Unicron. Yet, Galvatron's aspirations were shattered as he too failed to unlock the Matrix's enigmatic potential. Unicron, infuriated by Galvatron's audacity, consumed him whole. But within the dark recesses of the Planet Eater, a battle of monumental proportions unfolded between Hot Rod and the Decepticon leader. In a moment of profound bravery, Hot Rod wrested the Matrix from Galvatron's clutches, its pulsating energy transforming him into the illustrious Rodimus Prime. Empowered by the Matrix, Rodimus fulfilled the prophecy, invoking the immense power to rend Unicron asunder from within, severing the monstrous threat. In a subsequent encounter, injured amidst the ravages of battle, Rodimus found his consciousness momentarily traveling through the ethereal confines of the Matrix itself. Within this mystic realm, a vision unfolded, hinting at the mystery surrounding the enigmatic Quintessons, tormentors of the Autobots. A resolute Rodimus deliberately induced a short circuit, willingly immersing himself in the Matrix once more, guided by the ancient wisdom of his predecessors dwelling within. Through this extraordinary journey, Rodimus bore witness to the rich history of Cybertron, unraveling the Quintesson's pivotal role in the creation of the Transformers. The weight of leadership burdened him profoundly, fueling his eagerness to return the Matrix to its rightful bearer, Optimus Prime, when news surfaced of the Autobot leader's miraculous resurrection in 2006. In a surprising turn of events, it was revealed that Optimus Prime was reawakened by the Quintessons as a manipulated robotic zombie, their sinister scheme aimed at luring the Autobot fleet into a perilous trap. When Rodimus confronted his revered mentor aboard the Autobot flagship, he was outmatched by the overwhelming power bestowed upon Optimus by the Matrix's energy. However, the Matrix's ancient power also purged the malevolent programming implanted by the Quintessons, fully restoring Optimus to his true self. With clarity regained, Optimus entrusted the Matrix to Rodimus before seemingly sacrificing himself once more to thwart the Quintessons' nefarious plans alone. Struggling with the weight of leadership, Rodimus sought solace in a reckless drag racing escapade through the hills of Japan, only to fall into an ambush by the treacherous Dead End and Wild Rider. The opportunistic Stunticons managed to steal the Matrix and promptly delivered it to Galvatron. However, Galvatron's attempt to harness the Matrix's power to energize his cannon backfired, as the vengeful spirits of fallen Autobots imprisoned within the Matrix tormented him relentlessly. Overwhelmed by terror, Galvatron ordered Scourge to dispose of the Matrix. However, Scourge, understanding its true potency, incorporated it into his chassis. As the Matrix's energies merged with his being, Scourge underwent a monstrous transformation, assuming a formidable and distorted form. Empowered by this newfound might, Scourge ousted Galvatron, assuming leadership of the Decepticons and instigating an audacious assault on Earth. However, Hot Rod, having learned the profound significance of embracing the most challenging burdens, emerged as a formidable adversary. He ultimately defeated Scourge, reclaiming the Matrix once again. When the actual resurrection of Optimus Prime finally occurred, he was compelled to confront the infected and deranged Rodimus in a fierce battle to retrieve the Matrix. Optimus sought the wisdom of the ages contained within the Matrix to find a cure for the ravaging hate plague. Through a mysterious connection with the enigmatic entity known as IT, Optimus discovered that the key to combating the madness lay in wisdom itself. Opening the Matrix, he expelled its knowledge, purging the disease and proclaiming it as the Autobots' darkest hour. Although the Matrix stood empty, reduced to a mere shell, Optimus acknowledged the need to replenish it with newfound wisdom from that point forward. In 2007, Rodimus Prime utilized the hollowed Matrix shell as a makeshift key to access Vector Sigma, seeking counsel from the wise Alpha Trion regarding the enigma surrounding the plasma energy chamber. The Matrix storyline in live-action film series. Revenge of the Fallen. The events of this film revealed a historical conflict between the 7 Primes who harnessed the Matrix's energy to power the Sun Harvest devices responsible for converting Energon into the vital energy needed to fuel the Allspark. A pact was made among the Primes to abstain from using the Star Harvesters on Sun's nourishing sentient life. However, one renegade Prime, Megatronus, grew consumed by the belief that the Allspark chose him above all others. Defying the ancient laws, he endeavored to utilize the Matrix to activate a Sun Harvester on Earth, harboring a deep disdain for humanity. In response to this betrayal, the other 6 Primes united and sacrificed their bodies, forming a tomb to safeguard the Matrix of leadership. In 2009, following the demise of Optimus Prime, the final Prime, the Fallen, resurfaced on Earth in a relentless pursuit to retrieve the Matrix and accomplish what he had begun long ago. Amidst this unfolding narrative, Sam Witwicky inadvertently discovered the remnants of the ancient relic, which disintegrated upon his touch. Nevertheless, he carried the Matrix's remnants with him, determined to find a way to resurrect Optimus, who then received protection from the human Autobot alliance known as Nest. Guided by unforeseen forces, Sam embarked on a perilous journey, leading him to Optimus Prime himself, often falling victim to violent encounters along the way. Trapped in a near-death experience, Sam became a vessel through which the sparks of the Primes rekindled his life force. The sparks restored the Matrix to its original form in a magnificent climax. Sam inserted it into Optimus Prime's spark chamber, but the treacherous Fallen seized the opportunity and wrested the Matrix from Optimus, aiming to activate the Sun Harvester. Optimus confronted the Fallen in a monumental showdown, ultimately reclaiming the Matrix and preventing further devastation. Following the intense battle, Optimus retrieved the Matrix from the ruins of the Sun Harvester, restoring harmony and preserving the essence of the Matrix of leadership. Transformers: Dark of the Moon. In this film, following the retrieval of the dormant body of Sentinel Prime from the moon, the Autobots transported their former leader to the secure headquarters of Nest on Earth. In a display of extraordinary control, Optimus Prime removed the Matrix of leadership from his chest, guiding it effortlessly through the air before inserting it into Sentinel Prime's chest. Optimus, driven by a profound belief in Sentinel's rightful position as the leader of the Autobots, offered the Matrix to him. However, Sentinel, wise from their shared history on their homeworld, deemed Optimus the more experienced leader on this unfamiliar planet. Refusing the Matrix, he acknowledged Optimus as the more suitable guardian of their cause. Little did they know that Megatron, driven by his own ulterior motives, covertly orchestrated events to ensure that Optimus would utilize the Matrix on Sentinel, for the ancient leader's role was essential for Megatron's nefarious invasion plan. The Matrix's fate remained unknown as it then faded from the narrative. Appearance of the Matrix in other animated series. Japanese cartoon continuity. In this continuity, the enigmatic artifact, the Matrix, had a unique origin. It was not initially intended as a symbol of leadership, but rather as a creation of Primacron, a brilliant genius. Primacron designed the Matrix to harness its wielder's accumulated wisdom and experiences, transforming them into potent and versatile energy sources. Primacron's creation, the Matrix, was embodied within his assistant, often called the Oracle. However, when the malevolent entity Unicron recognized the threat posed by the Matrix's power, he targeted and destroyed the Oracle. Yet the Oracle's essence persisted within the Matrix, escaping to a desolate world at the galaxy's center. Utilizing its inherent abilities, the Oracle transformed the lifeless planet into a thriving green world. Alas, the alien Quintessons discovered this realm. They managed to subjugate the Oracle, reshaping it into the colossal computer known as Vector Sigma. Using the key to Vector Sigma, the Quintessons reshaped the Oracle's world into Cybertron, utilizing its life-giving powers to forge a race of robotic slaves. During their dominion over Cybertron, the Quintessons came across the empty shell of the Matrix, which had absorbed their malevolent quality of wisdom and had become filled with corrupted and evil energy. Revolted by its contents, the Quintessons claimed the Matrix, but ultimately discarded its tainted power. Unbeknownst to them, this discarded energy would eventually gain sentience and manifest as the malevolent being known as Devil Z. The Beast Wars cartoon. In this separate continuity, references to the Matrix were made by the enigmatic Beast Warriors. However, the true nature of what they referred to remains unclear, as their references could be talking about the Matrix of leadership, the Allspark dimension, the Cybertronian protoform production facility, or even a hypothetical amalgamation of these concepts, stemming from misconceptions. When Optimus Prime's body suffered a fatal blow from Megatron, Optimus Primal took it upon himself to safeguard Prime's spark within his own body. Notably, Prime's spark was enclosed within a holder reminiscent of the Matrix of leadership, prompting Rhinox to remark that it carried the Matrix with it. War for Cybertron Trilogy. The esteemed Cybertronian Alpha Trion emerged as the first known bearer of the Matrix of leadership in this trilogy. During a confrontation eons ago, the draconian Skylynx audaciously demanded possession of the Matrix from Trion. Reluctantly, Trion employed the Staff of Solus to banish Skylynx to the desolate realm of the dead universe. Tragically, Megatron later extinguished the spark of Alpha Trion, leading to the passing of the Matrix onto Optimus Prime. Recognizing the immense power that the Matrix and the Alpha Trion protocols would grant Optimus, it was decided that Ultra Magnus would receive the program instead. However, fate would intertwine the paths of Optimus and the humbled Skylynx within the dead universe. There, Skylynx served as a mentor to Optimus, guiding him on how to forge a true connection with the Matrix and channel its formidable energies. Meanwhile, a new Decepticon presence aboard the Nemesis spurred Megatron to relentlessly pursue the acquisition of the Matrix. When the Nemesis intercepted the Ark and both vessels found themselves ensnared in the clutches of the dead universe, Optimus employed the Matrix to create a rift back to their own reality. Upon their return, the Decepticons launched an assault on the Ark, ultimately enabling Megatron to seize the Matrix from Optimus, fulfilling his mysterious guide's command.
You chose to play a most dangerous game, but now the game ends. You lose!
The 2001 Robots in Disguise series. This separate narrative introduced the Matrix as an embodiment of powerful energy rather than a tangible object. Chosen by the revered entity Vector Sigma, Optimus Prime was designated as the bearer of the Matrix, assuming the pivotal role of Commander-in-Chief of Cybertron. The Matrix's influence coursed through Prime, manifesting as a radiant green glow when invoked during moments of profound emotion. Regrettably, Prime's brother, Ultra Magnus, harbored resentment over being overlooked for leadership. Amid Prime's campaign against Megatron on Earth, Magnus arrived to claim the Matrix for himself. Yet their clash resulted in an unexpected fusion, merging the two brothers into the mighty Omega Prime. This revelation unveiled the true purpose of their connection: to share the power of the Matrix between them. In the climactic battle against the transformed Galvatron at the Earth's core, Fortress Maximus harnessed his energy to provide Omega Prime with a vital power boost. The amalgamation of energies, including that of the Matrix, coalesced into the awe-inspiring Matrix Blade. Empowered by this majestic weapon, Omega Prime triumphed over Galvatron, securing victory for their cause. The Unicron Continuity. In the Energon cartoon, Prime returned to reclaim the Matrix and leadership of the Autobots at some point. This is the only confirmed portion of the story dealing with the Matrix, as the rest was lost to the shoddy translation that was prevalent during that time. In the subsequent Cybertron cartoon, marked by another decade's passage, a grand quest unfolded in 2030, dedicated to halting the catastrophic Unicron singularity. Optimus Prime harnessed the potent energy of the Matrix of Leadership in synergy with Vector Prime's mighty sword. Together, they opened dimensional gates leading to diverse colony worlds, safeguarding the cyber keys. The combined influence of the Matrix and the sword served as a stabilizing force, enabling safe traversal through the gateways. Notably, the Matrix's power influenced Optimus Prime's own cyber key, bestowing upon it a unique form mirroring the Matrix's distinct shape, setting it apart from the standard design carried by other Autobots. Upon securing the Cyberplanet keys, the Autobots united these invaluable artifacts within the Omega Lock on Cybertron. In a moment of great significance, Optimus Prime channeled the energy of the Matrix to substitute for the missing fourth key. This act triggered the momentous transformation of Cybertron into the majestic form of Primus. However, lacking the key from Gigantion, the deity's power remained somewhat diminished, rendering it unable to fully seal the encroaching black hole. With their mission incomplete yet determined to prevail, the Autobots devised another solution. They harnessed the energy of the three keys and the Matrix, enabling Primus to temporarily halt the Singularity's expansion. This granted them a precious respite, providing the time required to embark on a perilous journey to obtain the elusive final key from Gigantion. Understanding the hazards of traversing the treacherous space-time tunnel leading to Gigantion, Red Alert, a resourceful Autobot, devised a groundbreaking vaccine program. Inspired by the stabilizing properties exhibited by the Matrix and Vector Prime's sword, this innovative solution ensured the safe passage of the Autobots. As Prime prepared himself for intense combat, the Matrix would radiate with an incandescent glow, a testament to the extraordinary power dwelling within. During his ultimate confrontation with a formidable Galvatron, the golden luminescence of the Matrix enveloped Prime's entire being, illuminating the battlefield with its transcendent radiance. Prime Wars Trilogy cartoon series. Following the conclusion of the momentous Combiner Wars, Rodimus Prime wrestled with a profound sense of unworthiness to bear the illustrious Matrix of Leadership. Consequently, he relinquished the Matrix and reverted to his former self, Hot Rod. This choice, however, was met with criticism from the Mistress of Flame, who argued that the Matrix was essential to halt the destructive rampage of Trypticon. In a moment of revelation, the Matrix projected a compelling message to Optimus Prime, granting him a glimpse into future events and illuminating the pivotal role the Matrix would play. Stirred by this revelation, Optimus felt compelled to return to the battlefield. Learning of Rodimus's decision to surrender the Matrix through Perceptor, Optimus sought access to the revered Chorus Chamber within the Primal Basilica. He humbly requested to reclaim the Matrix there, and the Chorus graciously obliged. Guiding Perceptor to a hidden exit beneath the Basilica, Optimus entrusted him with the Matrix, urging him to retreat as far as possible to prevent Trypticon from seizing its formidable power and becoming unstoppable. After a brief retreat, the Matrix communicated with Perceptor, unveiling its audacious plan. Though hesitant, Perceptor followed its instructions and orchestrated a ruse, tricking Trypticon into ingesting himself and the Matrix. Due to the Matrix's inherent connection with its chosen bearer, Trypticon could not contain its mighty energy, forcibly expelling Perceptor, the Matrix, and other previously consumed artifacts, including Victorion, the Enigma of Combination, and the ghostly essence of Starscream, who had possessed the Titan. Before Victorion could retrieve the Matrix and the Enigma, an impenetrable flame barrier materialized, surrounding them as Megatronus emerged, revealing his true identity. After slaying Optimus and issuing ominous threats, Megatronus seized the Matrix and the Enigma, ascending into the heavens. Later, Megatronus inserted the Matrix and the Enigma into a strange device within the depths of the Well of Sparks. Gradually realizing Megatronus's nefarious intentions, which involved merging the Matrix's power with the Requiem Blaster, a weapon capable of exterminating all Transformers across the universe, Megatron turned against him. In a pivotal moment, the Unicron-controlled Rodimus Cron, driven by the imperative to protect the Matrix, allied with the opposition, declaring that the Matrix must be destroyed. Returning to the Well of Sparks, Megatronus incorporated the blaster into his cataclysmic weapon, initiating the draining of life force from every Transformer's spark. Perceptor valiantly attempted to extract the Matrix and the other relics, yet his efforts proved futile as Solus Prime's essence began to re-emerge. Now, having ensnared Rodimus into his possession, Unicron sought to seize the Matrix while Megatronus endeavored to thwart him. In a relentless assault, Optimus Primal, Windblade and Grimlock united their forces, relentlessly attacking the sinister apparatus. Finally, the machine relented, releasing the relics, and the Matrix seamlessly interfaced with Primal, generating a protective shield that safeguarded them against Megatronus's onslaught. The Matrix, having chosen Primal as its new bearer, found its rightful place within his chest, resulting in his transformation into Optimal Optimus. In the wake of Megatronus and Unicron's defeats, Optimus Prime, resurrected through his intrinsic bond with the Matrix, expressed profound admiration for the Matrix's choice of Optimal as the new Prime. He willingly assumed the role of a mentor, guiding Optimal Optimus in his newfound responsibility as the esteemed leader of Cybertron. Cyberverse Cartoon. The Matrix of Leadership, an ancient relic borne by the 13, contained the wisdom of the original Primes and the accumulated knowledge of its past bearers. This profound artifact granted the current wielder access to this vast well of wisdom during times of dire need. Additionally, the spirits of the Matrix could summon its bearer into their presence through its mystical powers. In the present era, the esteemed guardian of the Matrix was Alpha Trion, a trusted protector of its sacred power. During the early stages of the Great War, a devastating effect unfolded when Megatron ruthlessly eliminated the High Council, leaving only Alpha Trion gravely wounded. In a poignant moment, Optimus was brought before his ailing mentor, who bestowed the Matrix upon him. Although hesitant at first, Optimus accepted the responsibility and embraced his destiny as Optimus Prime, becoming the worthy successor to Alpha Trion. It was the last sight that the passing Alpha-Trion beheld. As the Ark came under assault from the Nemesis, Optimus emerged from his slumber, reawakening to the devastating chaos caused by the turbo laser barrage. Amid the quintesson invasion of Cybertron, Optimus harnessed the combined power of the Matrix and another reality's Matrix stolen by Megatron. This formidable union allowed him to overcome the treacherous Judge Starscream, ultimately ending the invasive threat and vanquishing the twisted Decepticon. In a subsequent conflict, Cybertron fell under the invasion of Megatron X, the possessor of the stolen Matrix. Optimus was engaged in a climactic battle of matrices locked in a fierce struggle. However, the intervention of Windblade, who sabotaged the alternate Megatron's Matrix, tipped the scales in Optimus's favor. Unleashing a powerful surge of energy, Optimus's beam triumphed, causing a short circuit within the Tyrant Matrix, incapacitating him. The Matrix in comic series. Dreamwave Generation 1 Continuity. In a contemporary Cybertronian society, there existed a divergence of beliefs regarding the origins and purpose of the Matrix, contrasting the traditional teachings of the Council of Ancients. The prevalent notion among modern Cybertronians was the concept of atechnogenesis, which dismissed the idea that the Matrix served as a conduit for the energies of Primus. Despite this shift in perspective, Transformer society still held the Matrix in high regard due to its undeniable role as a catalyst for new Transformer life. Amidst conflicting narratives and rumors surrounding the Matrix's true nature, there were whispers suggesting that the Council deliberately concealed information from the general populace, inhibiting Alpha-Trion from revealing more about his enigmatic talisman. Nonetheless, it was widely acknowledged that the Matrix possessed an almost boundless well of energy. Only those with a natural affinity for the Matrix could tap into its power, often individuals chosen to become the next Prime. These Transformers often underwent physical augmentations when the Matrix was integrated into their beings. The Council of Ancients claimed that the Matrix contained the collective wisdom of all sparks that returned to it after death. While they maintained a tangible archive of knowledge in the form of a golden disc housing the accumulated wisdom of past primes, the true extent of the Matrix's capabilities remained a mystery. However, its status as an infinite reservoir of energy stood as an undeniable truth. In the annals of Cybertronian history, Alpha Prime was the earliest recorded bearer of the Matrix. The notable figures intertwined with the Matrix legacy have left an indelible mark on the Transformers' collective consciousness. During a time long past, approximately 8.2 million years ago, an event unfolded that would forever shape the fate of Cybertron. Megatron, driven by his insatiable thirst for power, launched a vicious assault to acquire the Matrix. His target was Sentinel Prime, a revered figure among the Cybertronians. However, to Megatron's surprise, when he finally managed to breach Sentinel Prime's defenses, the Matrix was nowhere to be found. It had already been entrusted to the Council of Ancients, their motives veiled in secrecy. Intrigued by the enigma surrounding the Matrix, the Council made a momentous decision. They selected Optronics, a diligent data archivist, as the new guardian of the Matrix. Optronics was led to the Oracle Tank, a mystical chamber that held him and the Matrix within its depths. Immersed in its ethereal energies, Optronics underwent a profound transformation, emerging as the mighty Optimus Prime. He was bestowed with newfound strength, stature, and purpose, empowered by the Matrix's essence. But the confrontation between Optimus Prime and Megatron was yet to come. In the depths of Cybertron's catacombs, the adversaries clashed furiously. The battle reached a critical point when Megatron ruthlessly tore open Optimus Prime's form, exposing the radiant Matrix. At that moment, a dazzling burst of light erupted from the Matrix, granting both combatants fleeting glimpses of future conflicts that would unfold on Earth and Nebulos. It remained uncertain how Optimus Prime utilized the Matrix's power to influence Megatron's memories, concealing the visions from his foe's consciousness. The extent of Optimus Prime's own retention of those visions remains a mystery. In a distant era, after their conflict had ravaged Earth, the Transformers embarked on a voyage back to their home planet of Cybertron aboard the Ark II. Optimus Prime, their valiant leader, entrusted a fragment of the Matrix to Spike Witwicky to symbolize his promise to return. However, their journey was marred by treachery as the Ark-2 was sabotaged and tragically exploded mid-flight. The world believed the Transformers to be lost forever until a series of events unfolded in 2002. The notorious terrorist Lazarus stumbled upon the lifeless bodies of the Transformers and reprogrammed them to serve his nefarious purposes, intending to sell them as weapons on the black market. The American military, led by General Hallow, intervened and recovered the body of Optimus Prime. Recognizing the significance of their former ally, General Hallow enlisted Spike's help in a mission to revive Optimus Prime. True to his promise, Spike returned the Matrix fragment to Prime, triggering a miraculous restoration of his vital functions. Revived and filled with renewed purpose, Optimus Prime wielded the power of the Matrix to restore the other surviving Autobots. With a brilliant display of the Matrix's power, the Arctic landscape that had held their dormant forms captive was melted away, bringing the Autobots back to life. Finally, able to return to their home planet, the Transformers were embroiled in a chain of events that led Optimus Prime into climactic confrontation with Shockwave within the sacred chamber of Vector Sigma. Shockwave, driven by his insatiable thirst for knowledge, sought to tap into the depths of Vector Sigma's databanks by harnessing the energy of the Matrix. In a vicious attack, he incapacitated Optimus Prime and attempted to extract the Matrix from within him, using it to access the dark secrets within Cybertron. However, before Shockwave could fulfill his sinister intentions, a coalition of enemy forces descended upon his lair. Amid the chaos, Ultra Magnus emerged as an unexpected hero, defeating Shockwave and retrieving the Matrix. Grimlock, one of the steadfast Autobots, retrieved the Matrix and returned it to Optimus Prime. However, the forceful removal of the Matrix had taken a toll on Prime, necessitating an extensive recovery period within a CR chamber. 2019 IDW Continuity. As some legends claim, the Matrix of Leadership, a revered artifact among the Cybertronians, was believed to be forged by the skilled hands of Solus Prime under the guiding influence of the mighty Primus. It was said to embody the essence of the Allspark, taking form as a vessel where the sparks of the departed converged, carrying their collective wisdom and experiences. When the era of the Primes eventually drew to a close, many of the other artifacts faded into obscurity, lost to Cybertronian society. Yet the Matrix endured, transcending time and remaining a symbol of great importance. Throughout history, numerous individuals would bear the Matrix, earning the distinguished title of Prime. However, they were but temporary guardians until the Matrix found its actual destined holder, the 13th Prime. In more recent times, the Matrix of Leadership had become closely associated with a founding figure of the Autobots. It became a definitive mark of the Autobot leader, a position of great responsibility. Upon the passing of Nominus Prime, the Matrix was passed to Sentinel Prime, who wielded it to assert his authority over Orion Pax. Reminding Orion of his subordinate role, Sentinel declared his intention to pass the Matrix to Ultra Magnus rather than bestow it upon Orion. However, fate took a different course when Sentinel met his demise at the hands of the Rainmakers. The Matrix, sensing the loss of its current bearer, autonomously sought out the next worthy candidate. Orion Pax was unexpectedly chosen as the Matrix's new guardian. It reached out to him, manifesting itself in the form of his mentor Codexa, and revealed the extent of its power and responsibility. Now transformed into Optimus Prime, Orion accepted the burden willingly as the Matrix became one with him. In the wake of the Rustworm's unleashed havoc, the Matrix's latent abilities called upon Optimus, drawing him into its ethereal realm. There, the Matrix's internal guidance system, the Mediator software, imparted a forewarning of the future, guarding Optimus in his path as the chosen one. Soon after, Megatron brazenly demanded the surrender of the Matrix, but Optimus, steadfast in his conviction, refused to yield. Megatron's futile attempts to physically seize the talisman were met with resolute opposition from Optimus. Megatron eventually yielded only when faced with the formidable presence of Computron. Marvelous verdict. To conclude, we can decisively say that the Matrix of the Transformers serves a significant role and is quite crucial in their reality. It represents more than just strength. It represents unification, leadership, and the intrinsic spark that binds all Cybertronians. Beyond its physical appearance, the Matrix reflects the Transformers' collective experiences, dreams, and goals. The Matrix has led and empowered various leaders from Optimus Prime to Rodimus Prime. It has generated conflict and settlement, showing the route to peace and inspiring deeds of bravery and self-sacrifice. The Matrix is a beacon of hope for the Transformers as they traverse their ever-changing environment, telling them that no matter what happens in the darkest of times, the warmth of solidarity and compassion will triumph above all. And if you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.